Welcome to Professional MasterChef. A fantastic opportunity to shine light on your skill and your passion. We want you to give us one dish that demonstrates your skill and creativity. We are going to give you 5 minutes thinking time. Chefs, uncover those ingredients. Your dish can be whatever you want it to be. It can be savoury, it most certainly can be sweet.
Have a good look at what you got in front of you. You have the sardines, camembert, baby cucumber, pomegranate, caped gooseberries or fusilis. You also have endives and the pistachios. Focus on the task. Use as many or as least ingredients as you want. I'd like to see as many skills as possible.
Right, we're giving you an hour. Your time starts now.
I've always loved cooking. Both my parents were in the industry, and it just seemed natural to follow in their footsteps. I would love Greg and Monica to look at my food and think it's original, creative, and something they haven't seen before.
You've got a very serious look on your face, Chef. What's going on?
Focus, just trying to stay focused.
Why would you put yourself under this much pressure? You seem like a nice fellow. Why put yourself through?
I like to challenge myself. I haven't got through to where I am in my career without, putting yourself out of your comfort zone.
Where are you now?
Head chef of a 2 Rosette restaurant, a 5-star hotel. So.
How old are you, Steve?
I'm 26 years old.
Young to be head chef? Tell me what it is you're going to make.
So I'm going to do sardines and garnish that with some pickled cucumber and dill and lemon.
Pushing yourself?
I will be. I need to crack on.
You want me to go?
If that's all right, Greg.
Am I in the way in your kitchen?
A little bit.
All right, Chef.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Steve's preparing the sardine 3 different ways, which is nice to see. It's only a small fish, so it's not a difficult amount to work, but it's very clever. He wants to show us that he's got skill. Let's hope it's as good as it sounds.
You've got just 30 seconds. That's it. Finished. Step away. Well done.
Wow.
Head chef Stephen has prepared the sardines 3 ways. Roasted, cured, and a sardine tartare, with roasted cucumber and cucumber ketchup, garnished with dill, caramelized pistachio nuts, and blackened onions.
It's a really good-looking plate of food. It's attractive, it stands out, it looks simple, but when you look at it properly, there are really different elements going on.
I'm very impressed that you've taken this fish and done it 3 ways. I think that's great. And I love the sweet acidic notes you've got in there, like the ketchup, and I love the onion with a bit of caramelisation around the outside. I love that, love that. Very impressive.
Thank you.
There was a lot going on in there, flavour-wise. I like the ceviche, and I do like the ketchup. I think this is a very talented plate.
Well done, Chef. Thank you very much.
Feeling confident. I think it went really well. And I'm glad, I've got the first round under my belt.
26-year-old Stephen was Sussex Young Chef of the Year in 2010. He got off to a good start with a dish of sardines served 3 ways.
I would love to have another good round, and to be able to do a skills test that I'm happy with would give me like a good foundation for the rest of the competition. It could make or break me, really.
Stephen, skin the sole, cook us 1 portion on the bone.
12 minutes. Off you go, Chef. One bit gone. You're halfway, 6 minutes left. You know we want you to serve a portion on the bone. Yeah. Did you?
I'm going to serve the whole fish as the portion.
Right. "60 seconds. Come on, mate. "30 seconds. Right, 30 seconds. Come on, come on. Done?
Done.
What we wanted you to do was to skin the sole and cook us a portion. What you've given us is a half-skinned Dover sole and a whole fish here.
Hey. Beautifully cooked piece of fish. You really kept your eye on that, took care over that. I mean, it's just got that little bit of soft springiness. It's really lovely. And the caper's giving it sharpness and the samphire giving it salt. Great.
Make sure you get all those little bones off, okay? You can cook, you have skill, but listen.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Off you go.
Cheers. It's easy to hear what you want to hear rather than listening to what she's saying. So, schoolboy errors really, but there's some positives in there, I think. So,
welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen. You've had your chance to cook and impress Monica. Now's your chance to impress me. First to cook my classic recipe, and then to cook your interpretation of a classic dish. For my dish, I want you to cook un rable de lièvre au vin rouge et moutarde. That's a saddle of hare in a red wine and mustard sauce. You have a basic recipe, but without any weights or measures. Trust your judgment as chefs. 1 hour to nail this dish. Do yourselves proud. Off you go.
for Michelle Jr. to love my dish, it would mean the world to me. I think it would just give you the confidence that, you know, that you're on the right track in a way and that you can do it.
Stephen, do you understand this recipe?
I've never used hair before, and I've never done a recipe like this, so not quite sure whether I should have taken it off the saddle, but that's the way I've gone with it now. So
it's too late now. You can't stick it back on.
No. I mean, this is how I do a rabbit. So I'm just going with what I can work with, and hope I do a good plate of food for you, even if it's not the exact plate that you're looking for.
What kind of place are you working now?
Working in a 5-star hotel in West Sussex. I'm head chef of one of the restaurants, yes.
Fantastic, well done.
It's not the top of the ladder. I'm just trying to still learn as much as I can while being in this position.
Absolutely, I'm still learning. Absolutely, love your attitude. Stephen says he's cooking his interpretation of my dish, which is fine as long as he's showing off the skills and technique that I want to see. Everyone's focused, paying attention, looking at that little detail. I think I'm in for a treat. 90 seconds. Everything should be falling into place now. That's it. Time's up. Finished. Stephen, let's have a look. Yeah, I like that. The one thing that really strikes me, though, that I don't like, is the fondant. It looks like there's a chunk missing. I'd be annoyed if I had half a fondant on my plate. That broke up, didn't it? It collapsed. The saddle of hare you've roasted off the bone, but in plenty butter, and it's kept nice and pink. Medium rare pink, which is lovely. It's moist, succulent. The sauce is very good. The right consistency, the right amount of cream and mustard in there. Good judgment. The whole dish is seasoned well. Good palate and good attention to detail there. A lot of positives here, but such a letdown, the fondant.
I wanted it to be perfect for him, and I just let myself down a little bit, but I'm confident that I've got his attention.
Now, it's your classic recipe. I want to see fireworks. After this round, one of you will be leaving us. 1 hour. Off you go.
I'm not taking it easy today. I'm going to push myself to the limit. Things have got to be right, but you know, I'm confident that I can do that. I haven't come here to do an average dish, I've come here to do a great dish.
Stephen, what classic are you cooking?
Provençal lamb.
Provençal lamb.
Yeah.
I thought it looked a bit Provençal with the peppers and all these lovely Provençal ingredients. And what's there, cooking? What's that?
Chef, that's my fondant potatoes.
That's your fondants?
Take two.
Is there something in there?
We've got butter topped up with water, and then vanilla. We've got vanilla in there as well. So that's a bit unusual, but...
A bit, yeah. I mean, vanilla's not Provençal.
No, it's not.
No.
This is where I'm adding my...
That's your take on...
Of course, yeah.
Or your twist, yeah. He has to prove to me that he knows how to cook a fondant properly now. For me, potato and vanilla is not my favourite. Come on, we're in the dying seconds. Get it on the plate, now. That's it, finished. Time is up.
For his take on lamb Provençal, Stephen roasted his lamb in a thyme and rosemary crust and served it on a bed of ratatouille with vanilla fondant potato, courgette and basil puree, a strip of black olive crumb topped with capers, pine nuts, and a lamb sauce.
Beautiful colours. Beautiful colours, and I really do like your presentation. I would have liked to see a little bit more of that black olive crumb. If you'd have moved that slightly to the left and that slightly to the right, the customer would see that lovely black line which draws the eye. Mmm. Pomme fondant, cooked, buttery, seasoned properly, did not need the vanilla. Vanilla in Provence. No. Beautifully cooked lamb. Lovely, good seasoning. Pink, moist, tender. Lovely herb crust on top of the rack there as well. The ratatouille is good, but it is too tomatoey. A classic ratatouille only has a little bit of fresh tomato in it. A little crumb of black olive going down the middle is really nice. Lovely tones of tapenade almost. A delicious plate of food. Singing of Provence. Such a shame about the fondant. Vanilla-flavoured potato. No.
Although there was a bit of controversy with the flavour, it was nice for me to prove to Michelle that I can do a fondant.
This is it. Quarterfinal time. Invention test. It could be sweet or savoury. A main course or the most stunning dessert.
You want to show off today.
We're going to give you 10 minutes to get your head around the ingredients, then you will have 1 hour. 10 minutes will start from now.
Their ingredients include salmon, cuttlefish, pearl barley, salsify, chocolate, samphire, beetroot, aubergine, and a selection of fruit.
Really, I don't want to use too many things and just be like a kid in a candy shop. I want to really focus on getting the best dishes.
OK, that's it. 10 minutes up. Cooking time. Make this plate of food count, because after this, 2 of you will be leaving. Off you go. I like the way Stephen dresses his food on the plate. It's got a real elegance and style to it. But I don't want to see another vanilla-flavoured pomme fondant.
I'm looking forward to seeing if he's paid attention and see what he can deliver today.
So far, it's been going good. But, you know, I'm striving to get that dish up where Michelle can't fault it. That's what I'm aiming towards. I've chosen to use the salmon, garnishing it with beetroot, apple, raspberry. I'm going to use raspberry in there as well.
Raspberry you're using as what? As a condiment?
More as a dressing, but there will be little bits of raspberry just to give that hit.
What's going to make your dish stand out?
Using the beetroot, raspberry and apple as the main ingredients to garnish it, I think it's a little bit unusual. But...
Get to it.
I'm a little bit worried about Stephen and his mixture of ingredients.
Raspberries, oranges and apple all on the same plate. It's got a warning sign going up for me. I hope he gets this balance right, otherwise there will be issues with Stephen's fish.
Five minutes, chefs. 5 minutes. Presentation is the be-all and end-all. You can hear the hearts beating and the feet pounding and the knives chopping. They are going for it. 60 seconds. Time's up. That's it. Finished.
Stephen has cured and roasted the salmon and served it with pickled beetroot, fresh apple, apple puree, coriander, samphire, raspberries, and a raspberry vinaigrette.
Stephen, I like the way that you've dressed it. It's a good-looking plate.
I love the pickled beetroot. It's got a crunch to it, sweet, sour, really goes perfectly with the salmon, really well. The raspberry, fresh raspberry, if you get it with the beetroot and the salmon, works really well. The apple is one step too far. A little bit too fruity for me, this plate. Good seasoning, though, throughout.
There's a lot on this plate I really like. The marinade of your salmon just comes through. You retain the flavour in the salmon, which is good to see.
I'm just trying not to play it too safe. Maybe I should take a step back and refine what I do, but I want to show my personality on the plate and I want to do something different. You know, overall, I'm happy.
You have 1 hour for your main course and then 15 minutes to serve your desserts. You cannot falter here. Right, 1 hour, good luck, get going.
I love this challenge. It's the critics. And they pile on the pressure.
1 hour to bring up 4 plates. They know who they're cooking for. And we've seen many a chef crumble under this pressure.
Some people do work for money. As a chef, all you really want is someone to be happy with what you've produced. That's worth more than anything.
Right, Stephen, what's on the menu?
So we've got a fillet of beef, garnishing it with onions, bacon, and a red wine sauce. And then I'm doing a vanilla panna cotta, garnished with pear and some pecan nuts and a bit of like caramelised flavour. After your comments from the last few rounds, I'm trying to go with flavours that guarantee to work together, but try and showcase my skills.
Good. Stephen is cooking a fillet of beef with the flavours of bacon, onion and red wine sauce. Classic combination. I'm salivating just at the thought of that.
Sounds very simple, but don't be fooled. This chef always has 1 or 2 tricks up his sleeve.
Stephen is preparing the onions in about 5 different ways. And he's flavouring quinoa with a bacon stock. Quite unusual, something different. If he gets the cooking of the fillet of beef and the sauce really nice and rich, the critics will love it.
His dessert sounds divine. Vanilla panna cotta and pears. I hope he pulls it off, because I think we've got a very talented chef here.
Stephen, 10 minutes to go, yeah?
Sweet.
Look a little bit flustered, Stephen.
Good, thank you.
Stephen is offering us fillet of beef, onion, bacon and mushroom, which sounds really, really old-fashioned and thus really, really good.
1 minute left, Stephen, come on.
Is that it?
Good chef.
Let's go.
Stephen's main course is fillet of beef with bacon quinoa, char-grilled spring onions, mushrooms, onion puree, and a red wine sauce.
If you look at it, it almost looks like one of those landscapes. You know, there's a little river running through it. It's a country scene.
Eaten on its own, the beef is actually good, slightly under-seasoned, but very tender.
I'm generally of the view that almost any dish, including dessert, can be improved by the addition of bacon. And I think it's the case with this. The main strut to this dish is the bacon quinoa. I think it's fantastic.
Everything individually is very, very well prepared. I just slightly question the balance of flavours.
Good elements on his plate. He's done himself proud, I think.
I really like the quinoa. I like the onion puree. I do like the roasted shallots. The beef is really moist. It's a shame he didn't manage to get more of a lovely crisp exterior.
OK, Stephen, you've got 10 minutes, yeah?
Wait.
10 minutes for the dessert. You going to be all right with that?
That's what I'm hoping.
Good.
For his dessert, Stephen is doing a vanilla panna cotta, which sets alarm bells ringing because it's a very, very dull dessert. Unless he's come up with an absolutely terrifying twist on it.
Who knows? Maybe we will be surprised.
Stephen, have you checked your panna cottas?
Hey, Monica.
Would you like to check them?
Yep.
You're running out of time. Quick, quick.
Stephen's put the panna cottas in the blast chiller because the fridge wasn't quite cold enough, so hopefully they will be set on time.
Yes. Long live the blast chiller, eh? Yeah.
Nice. Come on, let's go.
Stephen's dessert is vanilla panna cotta with poached pear, roasted pear puree, crystallized pecan nuts, and celery cress.
The little green thing tastes vaguely of lawn. I don't know what it's doing there. It upsets me.
Basically, this dish tastes exactly as it looks when it lands on the table. It's a perfectly nice panna cotta with a couple of things on top.
It's sweet to the power of sweet, though, isn't it? I mean, you almost feel like a salty element would have been an addition, but as it is, it's just more sweetness on top of the panna cotta.
There's a lot of work. I mean, the pear puree, the pecans, the pears poached in syrup, the vanilla panna cotta. I think he's showing off some good skills here. And it's a good dessert.
That was really intense. I think I tried to cram too much into the time limit, but I wasn't going to sit back and relax. I was going out there, you know, all guns blazing to try and do the best I could. So overall, I'm happy.
We put you here because we know you can cook. But today's the day that you have to excel.
I am expecting a proper, high-end, posh restaurant feast. I want to be so full up with good food that I have to be carried out of that dining room.
Chefs, you have only 2 hours.
Cook a plate of food that will impress my friend Greg.
Do not let us down. Let's go.
It feels really good to be in the last 8. I just want to be in the final. It just seems so much more achievable now. It's not so far away.
You name it, if you can make it with a cherry, Stephen's doing it. He's making a cherry parfait, cherry gel, cherry dust, cherries that are stuffed with a cherry panna cotta.
What is your dish, Stephen?
My dish is called chocolate and cherries.
If I was turning up at your restaurant, what do you want me to take away from this dish?
I want you to think, I want to go back to this restaurant. I want to see another dish from the chef.
Well, that is it, isn't it, mate? That is the holy grail of any chef, isn't it?
It is, it is.
Stephen, you've gone from looking happy to looking terrified. What's happened?
I just worried about timings a bit, but...
You going to be OK?
At the moment, I'm a bit calm, but I'm like a duck on the water.
Good luck with these cherries, mate. You've got a lot to do.
Thank you.
1 minute left. Come on the plate. You cannot be late. That's it. Time's up. Stand behind your benches. That's it. Finished.
Stephen has made a chocolate fondant accompanied by panna cotta-filled cherries poached in syrup, cherry gel and cherry tuile, served on a chocolate crumb with a cherryade on the side.
I think that is a glorious dessert work of art. That's beautiful. Oh, look at that. This fondant is the centrepiece that's holding all of it together. It's yummy, it's sticky, it's a pudding lover's delight. You get a cherry juice, which is lovely. There's almost like a strawberry cherry jam flavour in there as well. It's very skillful. I like it a lot.
Cherries, I think, are delicious. I love the cherry crisps as well. It's adding texture. The cherry gel is adding another dimension.
This is one of the nicest plates we've had from him. He's done well today.
I feel really happy after Greg's comments. I think I've upped my game, definitely, and I hope it's enough to get me through.
Hi there, Ashley, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, how you doing? So, welcome to dinner. You're going to be working in the kitchen tonight as one of the team. One of you will be on the fish section and one will be on the hot starters. We'll learn the dishes this afternoon and then we'll taste them, really understand what they are, and then we'll go through the process of you cooking them for me. Tonight we have 170 covers booked. We've got an open kitchen, so everyone's going to be looking as well. There's nowhere to hide. We've got to work to a really, really high standard tonight. But nothing leaves this kitchen until it's perfect. If it's not right, we'll just do it again and again until it is right. Follow me.
Stephen will be cooking the roast turbot during service, which is served with leaf chicory, sea vegetables, and a cockle ketchup. This dish is inspired by the preserving and pickling methods used in the 18th century.
We're going to cook the turbot sous vide in just a tiny amount of olive oil in the water bath. It'll be around 37 degrees, depending on size. After it goes on the plancha, we'll give it a slight flash under the salamander just before it goes on the plate and drained. It'll be at 42 degrees, and we do use a probe, and it has to be right. So first things first, in the water bath, 8 minutes. Start the timer. The attention to detail in the kitchen is about precision and using equipment to measure those precisions. So using probes, using water baths, there's no guesswork. 25 grams of something is 25 grams, it's not 20. We're going to get the chicory on, about 2.5, 3 minutes out from going on the table. Lid off. This is garlic butter emulsion. Leaf chicory goes in, and lid on. So our other garnishes are the siesta and the purslane, both cooked in plain emulsion. So we're just going to soften that slightly. It takes 1 minute, and about 1 minute on the siesta as well. Have you used these vegetables before?
I haven't used sea vegetables before.
A little bit of olive oil on the plancha, and then be very, very gentle. Just a very light press, just to make sure everything is in contact. When it's ready, it won't stick. If it's sticking, it's not ready to be turned. Nice, even colour. So that's the fish cooked. You've got a minute now. We're going to flash it just before it goes on the plate. Right, now we plate. So the chicory onto the flat. This on its own has quite a bitterness. Tasting the food all night long is what we need to do. There's a right way of doing it, because obviously we're on show as well, but we must taste throughout the evening. Just to finish, just a few drops of lemon juice. Everything we do has got to be even. Always choose the nice side to the customer, so I always dress the plate as I'm the customer. Next is the cockle ketchup, which is a mussel stock. And then into that we chop some pickled shallots, gherkins, capers, parsley, coriander and chives. We'll then just warm through these flame cockles. The historical element to this dish is the ketchup. We discovered that there was cockle ketchup, cucumber ketchup, mushroom ketchup. It was a way of not only preserving, but that condiment style of sweet, sour, salty and savoury. We have the sea purslane. Just a little bit of this really great olive oil, just a little bit. And then to finish, just the raw sea rosemary. And that's it. So there's the finished dish. What do you think?
I think it looks great.
Can you do it?
I can do that.
Good.
I think it's a great dish. I love the flavours, some like subtle background flavours.
It's pretty sunny out there right now, so it could be a busy night on the fish. We'll see. Ready?
I'm ready. What struck me about the food is how precise everything is, and there's not much room for error. I'm going to be under the pressure tonight. These are new dishes for me, and I just hope I can hit the nail on the head.
Service at dinner is about to kick off and will run for the next 5 hours.
If they pay attention and concentrate and don't get too nervous, then I think they'll be fine. Who knows? It's a service. You never know how it's going to go. Check on 3 meat fruit, 1 porridge, 1 turbot, 1 cod.
30 minutes in, and Stephen has got his first order for the turbot main.
Stephen, 6 minutes on the turbot.
Before presenting his dish to Ashley, Stephen must check each piece of fish is exactly 42 degrees centigrade.
Yeah, this is bang on. Right, thanks.
Fish ready? Yeah. Put the fish on,
yeah.
Aster on, ketchup on, and then the sea purslane, all right? Right, thick, yeah, that's it. Yep, ketchup on. There, you grab the olive oil. Okay, yep, not bad, not bad. A little bit of neatness to work on here. Not bad effort. Just got to work on the plating, a little bit of finesse, but everything's cooked right at the moment, so that's the most important thing. Stephen, 4 minutes, next turbot.
Yes, chef.
That's a little bit better, Stephen. Get in there, a little bit neater. 2 minutes, next one up.
Yes, chef.
I ordered the turbot. I've cleared my plate, so it's lovely.
Service has now been running for 90 minutes, and the restaurant is full.
Okay, check on 1 meat fruit, 1 octopus, 1 salmon, 1 turbot, cod pork, please.
Yes, chef.
With service in full swing, orders for both Adam and Stephen's dishes are coming in thick and fast. But for Ashley, there is no let-up on his Michelin-starred standards.
There's a black end on the leaf. You need to just keep your eye out for everything. New one, in the bin.
Yep.
New one. Let's go, quick, quick. Look at everything all the time, okay?
This is definitely different to my normal work. Ashley is the most precise chef I've ever came across.
Okay, go, good, go.
Everything about it is all precise. This is a military machine here.
Okay, check on meat fruit, lobster, octopus, 2 pork, please.
Yes, chef.
With service, sometimes it comes at quite high intensity, and that's when it really is going to start to wobble a little bit. But the main thing is you've got to get it right. We can go now, Adam.
On your backs, come through.
Let's do another one, so they're all the same. Take your time. Always be your own worst critic, you know? Ask yourself, is it right? Yep, good. Good. Hot broth, please. Good. Happy with that? Yes, chef.
This is the type of cooking that I love doing, that I want to do more of. Definitely.
Okay, check on 2 meat fruit, 1 turbot, 1 fillet medium rare, please.
Yeah, turbot sales are picking up. This is quite unique because it's been thrown in the deep end straight away, so it's quite a challenge.
2 minutes, Stephen.
Oui, chef. Yes, chef. Just left the fish on the plancha too long, slightly overcooked. Got to do another one. Should be on 42, and that one was on 52, so it's 10 over that.
Stephen, make sure this next one's right, OK? OK, ready on the turbot? What it is this when, after you put it on the plancha, it just continues to cook.
I understand.
So over 3-4 minutes, while we're into the next one, that's when it just carries on. Yeah, they're OK. It just works a little bit more on the finesse, but it's practice. Just need practice.
Really intense. What I find it difficult is just keeping up with the pace of the kitchen. It's a very fast kitchen.
Okay, next one up. We need it ready, done in 2, okay?
They're coming in now. I've not worked in a kitchen this busy before. Not at all. Especially at this level.
Let's go, quick. We need to move a bit faster on these 2 octopus, please.
Yes, chef. Watch your legs, please. This one's 53, this one's 80. One of them, I need another 30 seconds.
Okay, get it back in, quick. Don't do too much.
Watch your legs, please, again. Legs, please, legs. Behind you, very hot. Behind you, very hot.
Okay, 1 broth in, ice plant, and we can go on this table. That's good, right, 2 more up next, Adam, after this one, yeah?
Yes, chef.
Got to be perfect. He has been busy, so the more you do, the better you get at it. Yeah, this one's much better. We've got a little bit more kind of height going on, a little bit more open. That's a lot better there, Adam. Just need to work on the speed here, OK? Yep. So these 2 nice and quick.
I ordered fermenti, it was grilled, and it was cooked to perfection.
Getting easier?
Well, yeah, it's just like...
Do you remember stuff like that?
So to get this timing right, Stephen, OK? Wait. Just make sure we don't go over on that turbot, OK?
Yes, chef.
OK, coming down with the turbot?
Yes, chef.
That's it, good. It's better colour on that one, Stephen. Look great. Turbot looks really nice, Stephen.
Chef.
It's almost 11 p.m. and the long service continues.
1 fillet medium, 1 duck, please.
Yes, chef.
Despite their exhaustion, Adam and Stephen must up the momentum.
Good. Yeah, it's looking good. It's doing well. Good. Well done. Okay, go. 31.
I'm happy, you know, I'm working with the guys. They made me feel so welcome as well. I am buzzing. This is why I became a chef.
Stephen?
Yep.
Make sure these 4 turbot all look the same sort of shape, OK? So look for that similarity in those 4.
Yes, chef.
Need to be there in 3 minutes, OK?
Please, chef. Right. These are all bang on, mate. They're all between 41 and 46, Josh.
was great, Stephen. 4 turbot, brilliant. Nice one. Well done.
Chef.
Okay, that's the last check. Thank you.
I really did enjoy the grilled turbot. The cockle ketchup was sweet and salty, and it was actually quite exciting all put together.
Really happy about those last plates of food. It's been a long service. It's been tough. Lots of emotions. Hope we're all good.
I think coming into this kitchen, doing this number of covers on new equipment, I think they should be very proud. I thought it was very good. Adam on the octopus, he had a little wobble when it got a little bit busy, but he took on board the constructive criticism, saw him get stronger and stronger through the night, and I thought he did very well.
It was very nerve-wracking coming in, not knowing absolutely anything, and only showing the dish once. It's a lot of work for one plate, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Stephen, a little bit slow to get going, but you never know how much of a certain dish you're going to sell. He had a lot of turbot on order in the end, and it got a little bit busy for him, and I'm sure he felt it, but he did very well.
I feel exhausted and, emotional, but at the end of it, I feel really happy. I feel like I've done a good job, and I've done what I've come here to do. So I feel great.
It's early morning of day 2, and Adam and Stephen return to dinner for their final challenge: to cook salamagundi, one of Ashley's signature dishes. Based on an 18th century salad recipe, the dish is made up with chicken oysters, roasted salsify, bone marrow, a horseradish cream, grated fresh horseradish, foraged leaves, served with a chicken vinaigrette and pickled walnuts.
Salamagundi is one of the signature dishes at dinner, and it's been on the menu since day 1. It's light, yet rich, yet full of flavour, and just great to eat. In terms of the execution of the dish, this is actually quite tricky. There's a lot of different elements, and each one has their specific method. You've got the chicken oysters, which are cooked sous vide in smoked duck fat, and just roast until they're lightly golden. We then roast salsify on the plancha. You can overdo it quite quickly. Pop the bone marrow in just to warm it through, very, very gently. If it's too hot, it will just disappear and just melt. Read that recipe, understand it, read it again. It will be their interpretation. They haven't seen the dish, so it'll be very interesting to see how they take that information and transfer it onto the plate.
The recipe is basic. There are no details of how the dish should be presented.
The thing for me is getting all the elements right and plating it up nicely, making it look fresh. It's hard enough cooking your own dish for a chef like Ashley, but to cook his dish, his expectations are going to be through the roof.
First things first, presentation. A pretty good effort, looks good. It's laid in a nice way that you're going to eat your way through. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so in terms of execution here, cooking the chicken oysters is great. The bone marrow is perfect. Enough dressing, absolutely perfect. Just a little bit more of the onion and horseradish gel on the bottom would have been good, and a little bit more grated horseradish. Yeah. But this has been really pernickety.
The two things that concerned me was the gel on the bottom and the horseradish on top, because it's a tricky flavour to get.
It is,
I think I probably went under on this occasion. I've probably played it a bit safe. you know, just because I was a bit nervous about doing that.
The thing that really impresses me is that you've thought about that, and you've thought about that as part of building the dish, and you've thought about it and played it safe, but safe is better than being way over the top, so I would say you made the right choice. It's a very, very good attempt. And I'll be pretty happy with that if one of the chefs attempted that for the first time in the kitchen.
Thank you, Ashley. Thank you for this opportunity. This experience means so much to me. Ashley is one of my favourite chefs, and you know, to have the privilege not only to cook for him, but to sit down with him and do one of his dishes, I don't think many chefs can say that. So I feel really, really, really happy.
Good to see you again, chefs. Don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what you've learnt. Today, you've got to go all out. We know how talented you two are. Make us some amazing plates of food. We expect nothing less.
This is it, guys. Your chance to grab that place in the final. 2 hours, 2 plates of food. Off you go. I must say, Ashley was impressed by our 2 chefs. Very impressed. But they have to now prove it to us. We're going to get beautiful food, that is for sure. Stephen's style is very intricate, always with elegance.
This chef is just improving as he goes along and getting better and better and stronger.
He's relaxed, and you can see that wonderful passion and that repertoire coming through now.
Working at dinner has definitely inspired me, doing world-class food. What I want from today is to be happy with every element that I stick on that plate. There might not be as many ingredients, but to get those ingredients perfect, I think it's going to be key to this stage of the competition.
So, Stephen, how does it feel to be in the semi-final?
Relishing the prospect of cooking for you both again, and hopefully I'll do enough to get into the final now.
You're cooking with a big smile on your face, and you seem, dare I say it, confident.
I'm still nervous underneath, but I know I've got 2 good dishes for you today. I just need to nail it.
Yeah, I like the new Stephen we've seen.
You cook better when you're more relaxed, yes.
Tell us what you're cooking then.
A main course of duck with broccoli is how it's titled. Quite simple, but there's a little bit more going on than that. I've got broccoli ketchup, which I'm putting with the duck. I think it really works well with this main course, and I just hope you guys agree.
Broccoli ketchup? I'm looking forward to that, I tell you.
So am I. I'd like to try that.
And the dessert is cheesecake with strawberries. It really wants to be like a wow when it's delivered. Lots of variations of strawberry.
I'm expecting a wow when it's delivered.
This obviously means a lot to you, doesn't it?
It does.
But who else is supporting you here? I mean, do you have family and friends who are rooting for you?
The biggest support I've got is from my wife and my two children. You know, I've sacrificed a lot in my career so far, you know, to get to where I am today, and hopefully, you know, this will give them a slight insider into what I do on a daily basis.
How old are your little ones?
I've got a daughter who's 2.5 and a baby boy who's 9 weeks old. So,
but your wife hates you.
Yeah, you know, they are supportive, but, you know, it's not easy. And I think that's even more important to concentrate on today, to do the best I can to give me every chance to get into the final.
Brilliant. Well, we're going to let you get on because you've got a lot to do.
Thank you.
Stephen is preparing a duck dish for us. He's boned out the duck leg, wrapped it in ham, and put it in the water bath.
He's also using the duck breast, which should be kept very pink. I like mine pink with a crispy skin. He's also making a red wine sauce.
Steve is serving variations of broccoli, a broccoli puree, some stork that's been char grilled, and some tender stem broccoli.
After working with Ashley, I've got an element that is quite similar to what he would do. I'm making a broccoli ketchup.
duck can be a little bit fatty. A ketchup that's got a bit of a kick can cut through that fattiness, and it works beautifully well.
How interesting. I'm looking forward to trying this. Stephen is making a vanilla cheesecake with strawberries. Cheesecake can be very simple, but I think he's got a few tricks up his sleeve.
It's not just your bog standard cheesecake. There's lots of different elements to this dish. We've got strawberry gels, strawberry dry, fresh strawberries. Steve is a clever chef. I'm expecting a piece of art from him.
What I need to do, just a case of going through it in my head, making sure that I'm not going to make a mistake. I think it's going to be a close one today.
Lads, you've got 15 minutes left.
How you doing, Adam? Nearly there?
The last couple of stuff to do, and then that's me.
I can see all the stuff all prepared.
I look okay.
Brilliant. Excellent.
How's it going, Stephen?
Good, just getting the finishing touches there now, just checking everything, making sure it's ready. Going to start plating up.
Stay focused. Give us some great plates, Stephen.
You can feel the tension. It's palpable. You can cut it with a knife.
These plates are going to be amazing, and we are going to have a hard time judging. These two are focused. They know how serious this is.
90 seconds, chefs. Come on. Time's up, guys. Well done.
For his main course, Stephen has cooked breast of Gressingham duck and made a ballotine of the leg wrapped in duck ham. Served with girolles and broccoli 4 ways. Char-grilled tender stem broccoli, a broccoli parmesan puree on braised broccoli stalk, and a broccoli and caper ketchup. His dish is finished with a red wine sauce.
I like your presentation, very similar to what you have done in the past for us. In a line across the plate.
You've spaced it out enough that we can see into your dish. The only problem is it's very clear that your duck is overcooked.
The duck leg, beautiful and moist, absolutely tender, succulent, cooked to perfection. And that duck ham on the outside adds even more duck flavour into it and a hint of saltiness. Really, really good. The grilled stem broccoli is really smoky and tender and sweet. The actual stalk that you've braised has got a little bite to it and full of flavour. That broccoli ketchup, absolutely bang on. Sweet, sour, salty, perfect foil for the duck. Poor. You know what? You're about a minute away from perfection. That duck is slightly overcooked, but otherwise, for me, you had a beautiful plate. Great complex flavours in there. Well done.
Stephen, that ketchup is amazing. It goes so well with the duck. The consistency and the shine and the taste of your sauce is spot on. Every element on this plate, besides the duck, has been cooked really well. It's a good plate. Done yourself proud.
Stephen's dessert is a baked vanilla cheesecake rolled in strawberry crumb. Served with a biscuit base, fresh strawberry balls, macerated strawberries, strawberry gel, and basil.
It's very neat, very appealing to the eye, and you can see all the elements there. Nothing is too overcrowded.
Great colours on your dessert there, Stephen. I'd be happy if I got this out in the restaurant.
Stephen, the cheesecake is absolutely divine. It's as light as a souffle. To get that amount of flavour in a cheesecake being that light, it's quite incredible, actually. The strawberry gel, the macerated strawberries, the fresh strawberries, the basil, all of that works wonderfully well, adding freshness to this dessert. Wonderful.
I really like the fact that you've coated it in that dried strawberry. Bit of texture. I do like the strawberry that's been macerated or soaked with a bit of vinegar. It all goes very well together. It's a really good dessert, Stephen. It's really well made.
Stephen, we know you can cook, and I think you've proved that again today. Most definitely.
I definitely feel I'm cooking better as the competition goes on. Today, I felt they were the best 2 plates of food I've put up. Really happy with the feedback I got off, and 2 great chefs.